Okay, so welcome back. Today we're doing front pads and rotors on a 2007 Ford Focus. It's my buddy's car. You can see that I've already got the driver's side done. I'll give it a little more in detail when I get the other side apart and get it going. Alright, okay, back at it here at the brake job on the '07 Ford Focus ST. So the two bolts, this guy here, and there's another one down at the bottom, are a 7mm Allen. It's gonna make me a liar. Okay, so I didn't have the tool to take that bolt and that bolt out. So I just took the whole backing plate off the caliper. I had to do it anyway. So we will go ahead and pull these pads and compress that caliper. Sorry for the shaky video because I'm doing this by myself. There's the pads. Now we'll get that caliper pressed back in. I've got a fancy dancy little tool here. This guy. Stick it in there and it'll compress the pads down, or the caliper in, and we'll get everything else on. Got the backing plate off, so here's just a little tidbit how this little compressor here works. If I can do it with one hand. Maybe. I don't know. I might not be able to do it. There we go. And it'll tuck that caliper, or that piston, all the way back into the caliper. Okay, flip it to the other direction, loosen it up, pull it out. Let everything drop everywhere, that's cool too. Grab some pads. Alright, there's one. And okay, so I think normally there would be little retainers here around the lug nuts, but this car does not have them. And I'm replacing this rotor, so I don't care how it comes off. There it goes. Hang tight. Alright, we got the old guy off. Slap the new one on. And just like that. Let me get this caliper loaded up and start throwing it back on. I'll be back with you in a second. Hang tight. So now, as you can see, I have the bracket back on, both pads back in. We're all loaded up. I just got to put it back over the rotor back down here and put those last two bolts in. And then the brakes are done. Alright, now as you can see, everything is back together. The bolts back here are back in. They're both tight. Now you just got to put the wheel and the lug nuts back on, and as you should always remember when you do your brakes, make sure you get in your car and pump your brakes thoroughly before you drive away so their caliper comes back and presses tight against the pads.